Bismillah, walhamdulillah, wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillah wa alihi wa sahbihi wa man wala, amma ba'd. Just to clarify one of the questions from the sisters concerning fasting without permission Ramadan, right? So there is what I seen on the paper here, clarify fast without permission Ramadan. I'm not too sure exactly how this question is, right? But concerning the hadith, again, the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, if a woman prays her 5 times salah and she fasts the month of Ramadan and she protects her private parts and she is obedient to her husband, then she could enter Jannah from whichever gate that she please. Also, we know from the pillars of Islam is the Salah and the fasting the month of Ramadan. So, upon the men and the women is to perform the 5 times Salah. The sisters do not pray when they are menstruating and the like, right? Also, they do not fast when they are menstruating, whether it's in the month of Ramadan or out of the month of Ramadan. But in the month of Ramadan, the male and the female are obligated to fast. It is compulsory for the male and female, those who have attained puberty, to uphold fasting the month of Ramadan. So whether you are a wife or a single woman, you are to uphold the fast of the month of Ramadan. This is a command from Allah. This is obedience to Allah. But then we have the hadith of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam mentioning that no woman should fast except with the permission of her husband. No woman should fast except with the permission of her husband in his presence. She should not fast when he is present except with his permission. But this does not apply for the month of Ramadan. The month of Ramadan is obedience to Allah. It is compulsory. You have to fast the month of Ramadan. Even if your husband comes and tells you, do not fast the month of Ramadan or do not fast a day in the month of Ramadan, this is not permissible. And if you obey him, you could fall under shirk, that you are taking him as a Lord besides Allah. You are taking his following his obedience over the obedience of Allah. So you are to fast the month of Ramadan, even if your husband comes and tells you do not fast. You have to be obedient to your husband so long as it is not with disobedience to Allah. There is no obedience to the creation with disobedience to Allah. Understand that. We are under Allah's command and there are obligations upon us. And we have to fulfill the rights of Allah. Comprende? Right. And then there are those who have authority over us, and we are likewise to be obedient to them. We are to be obedient to the Muslim ruler. We are to be obedient to the Muslim ruler. Even if there are things that they do or they command us with that we do not like, we have to obey them, so long as it does not contradict the rights of Allah, the laws of Allah. We have to obey those in authority. Likewise, the husband is from those who have authority over the wife, over the children. But you do not disobey Allah, showing obedience to your husband. Likewise, the children are to be obedient to their parents, the mother and the father. The children show a level of obedience to their teachers and those who have authority over them. But you do not show obedience to the creation, in turn showing disobedience to the Creator. Understood? So again, I'm not sure exactly how the question is, but I seen clarify fast without permission Ramadan. Right? So you are obligated as a wife, even if you are a single woman, to fast the month of Ramadan. Even if your husband tells you do not fast the month of Ramadan, or do not fast a day, or do not fast sometimes, just to fulfill his sexual, this is not permissible. Because you are showing disobedience to Allah, you are not fulfilling the rights of Allah. And concerning the hadith where the Prophet ﷺ mentioned that no woman is to fast in the presence of her husband without his permission, this is not pertaining to the month of Ramadan. Whether your husband is there or he is not there, you are obligated to fast the month of Ramadan. You don't need his permission to fast. You have to fast. You have Allah's permission. And if you disobey Allah's permission, you will fall under his anger, his punishment. I hope that clarifies it, inshallah. Jazakallahu khair, barakallahu feekum. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika, ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta, astaghfiruka. Allahumma ighfir li warhamni wa atubu ilayk.